Foster out of Diana, West Virginia, on position one. Up by Matt Koger. Taking the heat in the standing block. A lot of prize money on the line in this one.
Cheer him on up there, folks. He can hear you.
Give them all a big round of applause, folks.
Just next door to Cooperstown, New York, is a little town you might not have heard of, the town of Cherry Valley. It's unassuming, serene, and peaceful for 51 weeks of the year. But for one 3-day weekend in June, it's anything but quiet. Horsepower, adrenaline, precision, determination. Father's Day weekend has been reserved in Cherry Valley for timber sports top athletes. The best choppers and sawyers from around the world converge on Alden Field in upstate New York for the annual Cherry Valley Outdoor Games.
One of the main reasons I come to this show is because, Nathan Waterfield runs it.
One of the best shows in the country, in my opinion.
To me, this is family. To me, this is my passion.
The 3-day event isn't just about razor-sharp axes and fire-breathing hot sauce. The Cherry Valley Outdoor Games includes a full slate of activities, competitions, and outstanding food all weekend for lumberjacks, archers, outdoor enthusiasts, or anyone in the family. For Nathan Waterfield, it's more than competition, it's homecoming.
I want to grow the event here in Cherry Valley and make it as big as we possibly can.
Getting all these great athletes all in one place, there's nothing like it.
Reigning 6-time U.S. champion Matt Koger will look to outmatch the current world champion Lawrence O'Toole Jr., among others, in a stacked field of competitors. These athletes, along with a talented field of lumberjills, compete in a full complement of chopping and sawing disciplines over the 3-day weekend.
Winning is realistically the ultimate goal that you're out there for.
Definitely drives me just to try to be the best I can be at this event. Anytime you can race the best people in the world on a big stage is going to get you lots of experience and really get you ready to go.
The ferocity, intensity, and speed of the competition on stage stands in stark contrast to the backdrop of gentle rolling hills and picturesque countryside.
When we get on the stage, we just go at each other's throats.
That perfect cut, it keeps you going.
Ultimately, it's just you versus the log. And I got to get through that block quicker than everybody else.
Rain or shine, the chips will fly, but at the end of the day, when the smoke and sawdust settles, there can only be one. The 3rd annual Cherry Valley Outdoor Games. It's a great day to be a lumberjack. Welcome to the 3rd annual Cherry Valley Outdoor Games. It's a rainy one here in Otsego County, but that won't cool things down. As a matter of fact, the sawyers are tuning their hot saws to prepare for what will certainly be a thrilling hot saw final. As the competitors get lined up, we'd like to take a moment and thank one sponsor in particular that's helped make this event possible.
Real people, steel people. Professionals demand dependability on the job. Homeowners expect long-lasting value. And servicing steel dealers provide friendly, knowledgeable support. Right now, steel blowers start at just $139.95. And steel chainsaws start at just $179.95. Get yours now, only at your local steel dealer. Visit steeldealers.com or search STIHL.
It's been a great weekend of competition so far. The sun was out in abundance Friday and Saturday, but on this Father's Day, when it rains, it pours. Certainly creating new challenges for our athletes, but these competitors don't get fazed easily. We had a chance to sit down with Matt Slingerland and Jason Lentz to talk about the weekend's competition.
The sport is everything. I live, breathe, sleep. Even my job is chopping wood. The hot saw is the most adrenaline rushing event, in my opinion. It's a family tradition, so it's kind of hard to pass up something that's been handed down to you. It kind of runs in your bloodstream. Mike Sullivan's here, Adam Lethko. We got all the hot sawyers here, so it should be an interesting race either way. I just try to keep a clear head until it's game time, and then it's me and the log and the other competitors.
We're just moments away from the Cherry Valley Hot Saw Final, but before we crown a champion, let's get a closer look at what the Hot Saw event is all about. Our own Adrian Flicht had a chance to talk shop with Timber Sports hot sawyer Matt Slingerland.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm here with Matt Slingerland talking about the hot saw discipline. Most important part of the hot saw is the hot saw, the motor. So what do we got on the table in front of us, Matt?
So what we have here is a motor done up by a man called Jerry Gingras. So he gets a 250 dirt bike engine, gets him up to 330 cc's of power, big bar and big chain, and there you have it.
What is that like? You rip the throttle on this thing, it's hellfire and fury for 5 seconds, and then everybody looks around and makes sure there's 3 cookies on the deck.
It takes a lot to get calm with one of these motors, to be as accurate as a lot of the guys are. I'd say hundreds and hundreds of runs until you start feeling safe. As you can imagine, so much vibration, so much room for error. You're trying to get 3 cuts in 6 inches of wood. Anytime you have that little of wood with that big of a saw, aiming the beast is half the battle. So
You've got to stay between the lines. So 6 inches allocated this way, 19-inch log or 18-inch log. Saw starts on the ground and off. So run us through your mindset as you're making the cut.
Put the hands on the wood, on go. Pick the saw up, it's already on full rev, stick it in for a first cut, and you want about inch cookies just to give yourself a little error for the third cut. It's all automatic from there. You hope the training keeps you in the race.
And now we're ready for one of the Cherry Valley Outdoor Games main events, the Hot Saw Final. Throughout the weekend, each of the 30 athletes were given 2 qualification runs. The top 5 times have advanced to this Hot Saw Final. Who will harness 250 cc's of power with precision and speed? We find out now.
Just leaves the hot saw. The hot saw, the finalists of the hot saw.
This year's 5 finalists are some of the best in the world, but they'll have to find ways to beat this steady rain to take home the Cherry Valley Hot Saw Championship. Coming into this event, we have a world-class slate of competitors. In stand 1, 30-year timber sports veteran and former pro baseball player Mike Sullivan. In stand 2, former U.S. title hot saw champion Dave Engasser. In stand 3, we have Matt Slingerland, 3rd-generation lumberjack and always a favorite to win the hot saw. All the way from West Virginia and standing at 6'6", 245 pounds, Jason Lentz in stand 4. In stand 5, Adam Lethko, who is currently on fire in the hot saw discipline. Adam had the fastest single qualifying round time with a blazing 4.85 seconds. Let's go down to the stage and crown our Cherry Valley Hot Saw champion.
Stand to your timber. 3, 2, 1, go!
Give them all a big round of applause, folks. From my angle, I couldn't tell, but I have a feeling we're going to have to go to the judges, see how this shakes out with cutting lines and complete cookies and such.
From the replay, you can see Matt Slingerland had a great run. He got off to a great start and never looked back. In the 3, 4, and 5 slots, you can see how close it was with Lethko and Lentz, just a few tenths of a second away from Slingerland. With all the cookies on the stage, let's go back to the judges to hear their final review.
Good cut for Matty Slingerland on 3. Stand 3 is the win. So stand 3, who is that on stand 3? That would be the memorable Matty Slingerland. Give him a big round of applause.
And it's official, Matt Slingerland is your 2019 Cherry Valley Hot Saw champion.
So I'm standing here with Matt Slingerland, winner of the Open Hot Saw, to finish out the Cherry Valley Outdoor Games. Matt, take us through that cut from the cadence to 3 on the deck.
Yeah, I knew my chain was cutting pretty good, so I figured a few things out with my stance and went up there and made a smooth run. I'm super happy about it.
So Matty, obviously good motor, good chain, but there's something else going on with this hot saw run for no doubt. The hairstyle is new this season. How do you think that's impacting your operation of the motor?
Yeah, the racing stripes have to help. You can't race without any of those. So, yeah, no, it must have helped because that's my first hot saw win of the year. It's the first big one, so just got the mullet 3 days ago. So let's keep it on for Milwaukee.
Definitely contributed. What does it mean to you to come here and cut at the Cherry Valley Outdoor Games? 3rd annual, talking about the 4th annual. You travel all over the U.S., all over the world. Pretty big competition here. What does it mean to you to be here cutting on this stage?
Oh, it means a whole lot. I'm just grateful for Nathan Waterfield to put this show on. It's one of the biggest contests we go to, and there's always good wood and the best competitors in the nation and even the world. I mean, Lawrence O'Toole's here even. So just to compete against guys like that really steps up your game, and I just love it. I love the atmosphere. It's great.
Excellent. Good win, good run. We'll see you making the rest of the cuts on the circuit. Thanks, Matty.
As this 3-day weekend of chain sling and chip flying action comes to a close, we'd like to give an enormous thanks to our sponsors for making this event the best it can be. And thank you for watching. For more information on this and next year's event, visit CherryValleyOutdoorGames.com. And we'll see you next year right here on Alden Field in upstate New York for the Cherry Valley Outdoor Games.